Greetings once again and welcome to The Basement, where we showcase some of the best musicians, songwriters and bands around via this our monthly live stream. Usually we stream on the third Sunday of the month like today, but next month, that is July, we're going to be going live on the 24th instead, which is technically the fourth Sunday. Just to let you know. Today, however, it gives us great pleasure to welcome Nottingham Pop Punk band Decade and a Day, who will be playing their unplugged set for us. When I say unplugged, they've still bought a drum kit, so I'm kind of expecting rock. We'll be chatting to them in a little bit, but for now, let's go live.
What's going on, guys? We are Decade and a Day.
That we are, and we're here to play a few songs for you guys. How are we doing? Oh wait, this is weird, we can't hear them back! Hey, yes, this crowd noise! We thrive on this kind of stuff. Anyway, so what are we playing?
This first one is going to be called Addicted to You. It goes like this. I need this feeling I'm craving, think I'm addicted. You need this feeling, you're addicted. We're both fucked up in the same way. I've got a feeling that I'm going under.
I'm addicted to you, but I'm addicted to you.
I've got a feeling that I'm going under.
Won't you take me with you? Won't you take me with you?
I wanna know where it is you're going.
It's better than here. It's better than here.
I've got a feeling that I'm going under.
I'm addicted to you. Yeah, I'm addicted to you.
They say that I'm crazy, but I prefer being called creative. I'm going down the drain. You're my ticket out of here. Wait, where you are again. I've got a feeling that I'm going under.
I'm addicted to you. Yeah, I'm addicted to you.
I've got a feeling that I'm going under.
Won't you take me with you? Won't you take
Wow,
Thank
I
you.
wasn't expecting a clap either. This is great. I like it in here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
It's cozy.
we've been told, by the way, there's a special fan, a biggest fan of this show. So, Caitlin, hi. I hope you're watching anyway. Have a lovely day if you are.
And for those that know us, it's not that Caitlin.
Not that, Caitlin. If you knew it, you'd know.
This next one is a song called Gone Forever.
It's about that, Caitlin. Anyway, let's not go on that one. Right.
Don't think I can live without you.
I don't really wanna try,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
I feel so lost without you.
Without you by my side,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
You got me strung out on every word you had to say to me. You got me working down to the bone. Figure out where you want me to be.
Do yourself a favor, dear. Run away, don't come back here.
Don't think I could live without you.
I don't really wanna try,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
I feel so lost without you.
Without you by my side,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
You drunk out the memory we built together. And then you called me out of the blue. Brought back every memory I have because of you.
Do yourself a favor, dear. Run away, don't come back here.
Don't think I could live without you.
I don't really wanna try,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
I feel so lost without you.
Without you by my side,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
I'm trapped in my mind, I can't escape. I'm trapped by your presence.
I call it fate.
You got me slipping out my comfort zone. I need to get out of here.
I'll make it on my own.
Don't think I could live without you.
I really wanna try,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
I feel so lost without you.
Without you by my side,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
I feel so lost without you.
Without you by my side,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
Don't think I could live without you.
Without you by my side,
You said you'd be gone forever.
but you never said goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, this next song is our newest single.
It is. It was dropped on the 3rd of June.
3rd of June, that it was.
And it will be included on our July that comes out on the 1st of July.
Our July that comes out on the 1st of
Our
EP.
EP that comes
We've got
out
a July
on
on the 1st of
July.
EP, guys. Woo!
I
We'll
know
talk about that a
words.
little bit later anyway, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, this one's called Useless.
Useless, you told me all of the time. You're way too good for me. This is the end of the line, liar. You'd be gone by now. Scared to be alone. Wouldn't have me to put down. Hey, I know it's been a long time, but I'm missing you tonight. Yeah, must be the other stuff talking, but it's coming out your mouth, so I want it. Getting this feeling that I want you, even though I know I should hate you. Feels like my thoughts are twisted. I'm taking another shot, yeah, out and swinging. You took my sanity. You're not here, but you're haunting me. Useless, you
witch, I'm a witch. I'm too soft when I fall in love. But you, I can't get enough. Worth it, or am I just worthless? Working, or is it just fucking up? Should I forget everything I said, or should I go and be alone a bit more?
You took my sanity. You're not here, but you're haunting me. Useless, you told me all of the time. You way too good for me. This is the end of the line, liar. You've been gone by now. Scared to be alone, but then I need to put down.
You're just useless. I fucking love you. You're just useless. I fucking love you. You're just useless. I fucking love you. You're just useless. I fucking love you.
Useless, you told me all of the time. You're way too good for me. This is the end of the line, liar. You've been gone by now. Scared to be alone, turn out me to put down. Useless, you told me all of the time. You're way too good for me. This is the end of the line, liar. You've been gone by now. Scared to be alone, but turn out me to put down.
You're just useless. I fucking love you. You're just useless. I fucking love you. You're just useless. I fucking love you. You're just useless. You're alright sometimes, I guess. Right. So yeah, that was our newest single, and we've never played that acoustic before.
We have not.
So yeah. Whew. Is it water time?
It's watering time.
Wet your little whistle. Lovely. So, what are we doing, Isaac?
This next song is a slightly older one from us. We released it last February, I think.
It was last February.
This is called Circles.
Geometry.
Now hear me out. I'm so messed up cause of you.
Fucked up in my head. All of this is because of you.
Now I'm spiraling around my mind as I
Wait for the feelings to find me.
feels like I'm never gonna trust again. I still need you. Got me running round in circles all around my head. You got me running round in circles, but you never let me forget.
The first time you had me good, but I'll never let you in again. You got me running round in circles. Swear you fucked me up in the end.
Wanna let you know I'm still fucked up cause of you.
Got no way out of you.
Now I'm spiraling around my mind cause I
Can't wait for the feelings to find me.
feel like I'm never gonna trust again. I still need you. Got me running around in circles all around my head. You got me running around in circles, but you never let me forget.
The first time you had me good, but I'll never let you in again. You got me running round in circles.
I swear you fucked me up in the end.
I need you.
I don't need you.
I need you.
I don't need you.
I need you.
I don't need you.
I need you.
I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. You got me running round in circles. circles, but you never let me forget.
The first time you had me good, but I'll never let you in again. You got me running round in circles, so you fucked me up in the end. I swear you fucked me up in the end.
That was fast.
That was fast, yeah. That was faster than the electric version for some reason.
Right, this is going to be our last song of this half of the stream.
I'm just gonna let me whistle.
It's called SOS.
SOS, like sausage, but not at all.
And now I'm going to procrastinate until Josh has finished his drink.
Yeah. Got any fun stories to tell? In fact, we should save that for the interview.
Right, this one's
Right.
called SOS. This is one of the first things we released. It goes like this.
Wake up again to do the same.
Stained out bullshit, driving me insane.
I need a change, thought you were it.
Or maybe it's the drugs. I'll take another hit.
I like one up, I breathe it in. This chemical imbalance feels like I'll never win. Set myself up for pain, it's all my fault. Without another person, I'll never be whole.
I don't know me, I just know him. Is he me, or is he inside of me? Daddy.
It's the same old shit every day. It's getting harder not to throw my life away. Irrational thoughts getting in the way. Fuck this, fuck you, and fuck my brain. It's the same old story every day.
SOS.
This razor in my hand is like a hand grenade.
SOS.
Irrational thoughts getting in the way. Fuck this, fuck you, and fuck my brain.
I have these voices screaming in my head. Maybe she'd be better off if I were dead. 6 feet under in my favorite dream, where I could go back before I caused a scene.
Don't know me, I just know him. Is he me or is he inside of me? It's the same old shit every day.
SOS.
It's getting harder not to throw my life away.
SOS.
Irrational thoughts getting in the way. Fuck this, fuck you, and fuck my brain. It's the same old story every day.
SOS.
This razor in my hand is like a hand grenade.
SOS.
Irrational thoughts getting in the way. Fuck this, fuck you, and fuck my brain. So let's pretend that I'll be okay.
And let's imagine it was all a tragic play.
Let's pretend the pretenses are down. The voices in our heads, they go round and round.
So, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. That's how that goes, right?
I hate you, Josh.
Oh, I love you.
It's the same old shit every day.
SOS.
This razor in my hand is like a hand grenade. Irrational thoughts getting in the way. Fuck this, fuck you, and fuck my brain. It's the same old story every day. This razor in my hand is like a hand grenade. Irrational thoughts getting in the way. Fuck this, fuck you, and fuck my brain.
I'm okay. SOS. So, that's been it for us until after this ad break.
Guys, welcome to the basement.
Woo! Hello, the basement.
Right. Thank you so much for coming and for volunteering to help out at a relatively short notice.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah, no.
So, obviously, you play as an electric kind of rock band a lot of the time. Do you do this acoustic stuff much, or is this fairly new to you?
This is pretty much the first one we've done.
Yep, ever.
Oh, wow, okay.
We do have one coming up.
Yeah, we have an acoustic set at Mangata Festival on July the 16th, I think it is, in Nottingham. But yeah, other than that, we've never really done the acoustic thing before.
Right, nice. Well, it's coming over really well. Are you? Is it something that you're sort of planning to move forwards with?
Potentially at the odd gig, but I think we're planning to stick with the full electric.
The full electric
thing.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
And does it take much rearrangement work, or do they translate very easily into this sort of format?
Yes and yes.
Yeah, they translate quite easily, but generally have to sort of run through them once or twice just to really know what you're doing with it.
I do
Right.
feel like you've got the most work to do.
Yeah.
I just play everything in half time and hope for the best.
And I take it the most different kind of rig as well, in a sense.
Yeah, it's not my usual setup for sure.
So tell us a bit about how you guys got together. How long have you been a band?
Starts with Isaac.
Yeah, so I started the band in 2020, right in literally just as lockdown kind of hit. Me and Josh were like, let's start a new band.
Right.
As you do.
Impeccable timing.
Me and Josh have been in bands for probably getting on 8 years.
Yep, shout out Take 96. We have stuff online too.
Oh, right, nice. So you two have been playing together for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing, or is this or same sort of style, or?
Yeah, within the rock genre.
Yeah, a little
different
bit more emo.
parts of it. But yeah, so we started that. We kind of wrote a first bunch of songs and released them. We didn't really have an intention to gig because obviously everything was online at that point anyway.
Yeah, of course.
So we didn't really know where we were going with it. But I was using all of the songs that we did for my uni assessments because I was studying music performance at the time. And then about a year or so later, that's when we got Joe in. Originally, a session just to play drums for us for our first performance,
Right.
and it kind of just stuck.
You just sort of got on well, and
Yeah,
He just kind of latched himself on. And
all right, just sort of attached himself.
Yeah, you know.
It's good
it'll
if you can get drummers to do that because
Yeah, they seem to be in short supply.
that's right. So if you can get your own sort of joining the camp of their own
Yeah.
own volition, then that
Yeah.
saves you a fair amount of pain.
yeah, exactly.
Certainly. We haven't
How's
done
it?
that with the bassist yet.
No, but you play bass as well, do you not?
I maybe do. I certainly do.
Not
As do
necessarily.
you.
Yeah,
That's
I play.
alright.
I play bass on the tracks. He plays bass in our other band. But yeah, we play them from backing tracks live. So it's literally
Right.
just us two on electric guitars, him on drums.
Ah, okay.
And
yeah.
just doing the voice thing.
Yeah, yes, we do the voice thing
We
too.
occasionally do the voice.
The voice thing. Yes, that's right. Well, someone has to.
I'd say singing, but I'm not sure we're there yet.
We're using our voices though.
Well, that's the main thing, I think. So you've got a new EP coming out 1st of July.
Yes.
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 We do.
So tell us a bit about that. Was this recorded during lockdown, or is this something you've kind of all got together in the studio and put together subsequently?
So this is fairly recently. I'd say we've put it together this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we started it.
Probably December we started
Yeah.
with Useless, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, this year
That's
it's
your
been
last
a product
single.
of.
Yeah,
That
the
is our
single.
most recent single.
Yeah.
It's just
On the
come out,
Spotify machine.
So we kind of write the songs in a specific way. I usually start the writing process, then I'll send the rough skeleton to Joe. He'll put his drums down on it.
Right.
I'll sort of rip it to pieces and sort of rebuild it with my own drums and
Yeah. And then
change some bits around.
once we've got that sort of bass and drums and a little bit of rhythm guitar skeleton, I'll send it over to Josh and he'll fill in his parts and kind of just forms that way.
I see. So you all have your own kind of home studio setups, do you? This is sort of remote recording.
Ish.
Yeah,
to
ish.
varying extents.
Yeah, I think most of the production gets done at my home studio.
Oh,
We tend
okay.
to polish it up all together at your home studio anyway.
Yeah.
Like we all kind of chip in the last ideas and say this
Yeah.
needs moving, this needs
But yeah,
sparkling.
Right,
we all
I
have
see.
our own writing spaces and our own ability to record.
And how does your sort of different musical styles affect the final outcome from your perspective as the kind of primary songwriter?
The end result is usually quite different to the initial idea, but just
Right, so
because
you
my
develop
initial idea is usually, I don't develop it all the way just so that, it's got room to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think the massive difference from start to finish is the drums,
Right.
because I kind of just put some really simple drums just
Yeah.
to fill an idea
Kick
in.
and snare, kick and
Right, as a
snare.
sort of jumping off point for you to
Yeah,
work your own
yeah,
parts
to
out, and then
sort of go off and figure out what I want to do with it.
I see, and that kind of
Yeah.
feeds back into the
Yeah.
writing process, I guess, and it's kind of cycles around.
Yeah,
And you, obviously, as another guitar player, presumably you're doing quite a lot of twin guitar work there. There was
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
like you were both bashing the same chords out all the time. How do you develop your guitar?
So
parts?
usually we'll kind of get the rhythm planned out around the bass, and then Isaac will write his leads, or I'll write my leads. It just depends on who's doing the leads, and then from there we kind of go back up that original rhythm guitar and sometimes tweak it a little. Sometimes it just depends on what Isaac's writing really and how we're feeling.
yeah. Most of the time, the guitar parts I write are just following the bass guitar that I write, and the lead parts we write it depends on who's singing in that part. So if I'm singing, then Josh tends to write the lead, or vice versa.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
chess
yeah.
kind of going on with
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah,
Right,
it's a
makes
lot
sense.
easier to sort of strum chords and sing rather than play
Yeah.
a lead line. and sing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We know.
Indeed, yeah. Okay, because you do some sort of dual vocal work. You both sort of take verses in
Yeah.
in Useless, don't you? You've kind
Yeah.
of both
Yes,
got your
we
own
do.
blocks of.
Yeah, that's kind of like the whole EP is very split.
Oh right. Okay.
I think every song we both sing in at some point.
Yes, you're right, which didn't happen on the first EP.
No, it didn't.
We had a
And
song
sort of
each.
lyrically, do you both write your own lyrics for that, or do you write the lyrics
Majority
and
of the
then?
time.
Majority of the time, yeah, we write our own. Sometimes, like Joe wrote some, for instance, for our upcoming
Wow.
song,
I never let our drummer do that.
Hindsight.
Yeah.
You obviously have much nicer bandmates than our drummer
No,
does.
Of course,
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
feel
I kind of forced
included.
it on them. Didn't really give him a choice with this one.
It did turn out to be quite a good song though.
It did.
I think anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, that's sort of the one song I kind of took the lead on. for
Yeah,
the
you can
EP.
tell.
Playing the lead drums.
Yeah, we've got a lead drummer.
Every drummer thinks they're a lead drummer.
Very nice. But I guess you've got quite a lot of space to fill in terms when you,
Yeah.
particularly if you've got, well, I guess with acoustic guitars, but if you've not got a bass player playing, or you've got one bass and one guitar, then you need to have quite a lot of, I don't know, space occupied by the drum kit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
of course. We've got a lot of synths that fill that space as well.
Oh,
usually.
okay.
Yeah,
Right.
like
A lot
kind
of
of.
synthesizers.
Yeah.
And you trigger those live, do you?
They're on backing tracks as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
on backing tracks.
It's,
Okay.
it's just easier to do that instead of having to remember to trigger each certain thing at a certain time.
Oh, I see.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just
okay.
much easier.
Yeah, so we have the bass and the synths just on a backing track with a click that goes into our ears.
Right,
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
how we
just
run it live.
follow it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the amount of times we've played live and we get comments after like Where's your bass player? What?
I could tell.
Where was that bass
There
coming
definitely
from?
was one there at some point. Does that mean you have to have like a backup laptop in case one goes down?
We run it off a USB stick.
Oh, okay.
in
Straight
the back
into the PA.
Yeah.
Modern technology is brilliant, isn't it?
I know, it's great, yeah. Like,
Oh my god.
we've got a USB stick that's like that big, and it just runs everything for us.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
It's great.
I mean, certainly the technology saved us over lockdown for precisely that reason, because I mean, we
Yeah,
were in the same boat
definitely.
as you guys were, where we were all unable to get together, so it was an opportunity for same sort of thing. One of us writes a bit, sends it to the other person, they add a bit, and then it kind of goes around like that. And
I think it was interesting for that, though. I think a lot of good might have come of that, just from people being comfortable writing alone. Some people obviously need those other people, and that's fine, but it's a good learning experience if you haven't really done that before.
yeah, that's right. It's just a different way of collaborating as well.
It is. It's always a good thing learning to work with other people.
Yeah, sure. And I guess the other part of it is that it meant, not necessarily for us or for you guys, but a lot of people were able to connect over much longer distances and work together who wouldn't necessarily you'd see people in Wales, say, advertising for a guitar player to record a part for a song and that sort of thing. So it kind of, in a way, democratised the location of musicians to a certain extent.
Yeah.
In the way we were able to work together. And live streaming obviously became a thing. And because we
our
weren't
first
able to
ever
gig.
was
So.
live stream.
Yeah,
Our first ever thing was a live stream.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was acoustic as well, actually.
That was acoustic. That was the only other acoustic.
That was-
Right, okay, so you actually started your live career.
Yeah, this
as
is
an
like we're
acoustic
coming full
band.
circle.
Yeah, so that was a funny one, because that was, July 2020? Something there or
probably.
thereabouts.
I feel
So
old.
it was still in the middle of lockdown, and we hadn't seen each other since we started the band. We'd only written parts virtually. We met up in like a car park, rehearsed
the woods.
half of the set before going to do this live stream,
Right,
and then did
okay.
it for, there was like probably 6 or 7 songs that we did for the first time.
Okay. That's
And
not
to
bad.
Isaac's grandma, it's a summer house, not a shed. We know now.
I got told off by my grandparents for calling their summer house a shed.
But sheds, garages, that's the place music's made, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It is, a
Summer house,
40 degree
whoever
summer
made a
house.
summer house rock,
Yeah, that's it.
or the summer house EP. It's just no one's ever done that.
Next EP name?
It's an idea.
Ideas now. So, what about subject matter? I mean, what do you? I mean, some of that obviously is relationshipy stuff. Is it personal stuff, or do you just kind of create scenarios and write about them?
It's a bit of both for me.
It's mostly about Isaac's ex-girlfriend.
A lot of my songs...
Safe territory.
It is.
Safe
Yeah,
territory
it's-
for all of us. Not
And then
Isaac's,
I have to
but-
write about his ex-girlfriends, which makes it really weird when I'm writing my verse.
Hey, we share an
We share
ex-girlfriend.
one ex-girlfriend, so I can.
So was it really like this, or have I gone off on one?
Am I just imagining?
A lot of the times it's scenarios that I kind of just create and write from like a third party perspective. Other songs that we have, some of them are kind of just reflective, just over time generally, not necessarily talking about relationships. And then there are songs that Joe writes.
And to be fair, the ones that I write tend to be very mental health oriented as well. That's a big theme for me and in lyrical content. especially.
Okay. I don't know whether to dig any deeper on that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've struggled for decades, as everybody has, I'm sure, in some way, shape, or form.
You could say he's struggled for a decade and a day.
A decade and a day, okay.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I
There
had
it
to.
is.
He's got a plug. But and that's fine, and it's good to talk about these things, and it's good to put these things out to people who haven't heard somebody talk about these things from your perspective. Because
Sure.
hopefully just one lyric can make somebody think, oh, that guy's been through what I've been through, I'm not on my own, you know?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
whether that's happened or not, I don't know, but I can hope it has at least.
And keep doing it. It almost certainly will soon.
Keep doing it until
we
it
live in a
does,
very
exactly.
globalised world when it comes to this sort
We
of
love
thing,
you
right?
all.
So, what are your plans for the future? We're kind of halfway through the year now, and there's still some months left for getting on with stuff. What's
So-
the future for Decade and a Day?
Well, we've got a lot of gigs coming up in July. I
Big
think
one.
6 or 7 over the course of the month.
Oh, okay.
Around like full-time jobs and stuff. It's going to be
Yeah.
mental. Yeah, I think we're playing in London, Nottingham twice, Sheffield. There's a couple more.
Yeah, then there's Nottingham again the following month. Then we have
Yeah.
a little bit of time off, and then we've got about another 4 or 5 in the pipeline for October as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So periods
And then-
of busyness and an EP coming out on July the 1st,
July
which
1st,
we've already
EP.
spoke about, but Better Days, July 1st.
Better Days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better Days.
and we'll be obviously writing and recording
Yeah.
more music that's going to be coming out like throughout that sort of time.
Are you going to be doing any video type stuff? I know you've got at least one out there.
Yeah, hopefully, if when we can find the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we can all
Once
align
the
Quite a
it.
wheels
busy,
get in
busy show.
motion.
Not in July, probably.
Yeah, no,
Probably
but,
not in July.
no,
Maybe a
we'll-
live video.
Yeah, that might be cool.
Yeah.
We've got that in July.
Yeah, but we'll be looking to get some more music videos done, especially for the upcoming like singles and things we've got coming out.
Yeah.
We've got loads of songs in our sort of new songs folder, like 20 odd.
Are you sort of happy with the EP format, with the sort of shorter format, or do you have visions of making a full-length album or something like that? I know it's not necessarily the best climate for doing that in these days, so a lot of people are shying away from it.
Yeah,
Eventually,
I'd like to release an album at some point, but only when sort of the time calls for it.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that an album would get that much traction at the minute. The EP is kind of more of our way of almost retconning our set list
Yeah.
for songs that we've written with Joe.
Yeah,
So
we're
this
sort of catching up with ourselves at the minute.
Oh, okay, I
We're
see.
playing songs live that haven't been released yet, so we're trying to flip that and basically do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
When people go, I really liked that song that you just played, where can I find it? And you're like,
You
You
can't-
can't.
Oh,
Great. So we can play it
Forthcoming.
again.
yeah.
Be on its way.
£5 we'll
Yes.
play it again right now.
More than Spotify to pay us, that's for sure.
Oh goodness, yes,
Like
it's sort of the
cigarettes.
banes of the musical life, I'm afraid, these days.
Oh,
In
yeah.
a way, I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
it
it's
is.
the double-edged sword, isn't it? It gives us much wider distribution, and at the same time, it's very difficult to get people to buy stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah, so that's kind of what's in the future for us. More
Sweet.
gigs, more releases.
Okay, sounds like you're very busy.
Well, yeah, we are, yeah.
Boy.
Tell me about it.
That's why we're bolding.
I'm in 4 bands.
Oh, you're in 4 bands.
Yeah, I'm in 4
Right,
bands.
similar sort of thing, or quite a
Pop punk, then sort of alternative, emo, then just classic punk rock, and then a covers band. So
okay. So quite a lot of original material, then,
yeah,
rather than
yeah,
just
3 bands worth of original material. Yeah,
that must keep you busy with the writing.
yeah. I play different instruments for all of them. So
Okay, guitar and bass and other things.
yeah, I play drums in the punk rock
Okay.
band. I play lead guitar in the sort of emo alternative band, and actually I play rhythm guitar and vocals in this.
And the rest of you are involved in other sorts of musical projects outside of.
As I said, I've
Day.
got Take 9-6 with Isaac, where I'm the bassist, and that is all on my musical projects.
Okay.
I'm nice and stretched thin with 2 already.
There's just this one for me. I mean, I'm working on a couple of singles with a friend from another band, but that's just to sort of get that out of my system, just to write something really heavy.
Oh, okay.
So,
Nice.
but no, most of my focus is for this band.
Cool. Right, guys. Well, it's been great to talk to you all. But we're here for music. So, how do you fancy launching into our second set now?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we can
okay,
do
sounds
that,
good.
certainly.
Perfect.
Useless, you told me all of the time. You're way too good for me, this is the end of the line. Hey, I know it's been a long time, but I'm missing you tonight. Yeah, might be the other stuff talking, but it's coming out your mouth, so I want it. I'm getting this feeling that I want you, even though I know I should make you. Feels like my thoughts are twisted. I take another shot, yeah, I'm seeing you. You took my sanity. You're not here, but you're haunting me. Useless, you told me all of the time. You're waiting but for me, this is the end of the line. Liar, you think I'm right now. Scared of me alone, then I'm being put down.
We're back for more
We are.
music.
Wow, that was quick. We teleported. Woo. Woo.
This next song is a song that me and Josh wrote 3 bands ago.
3 bands ago.
I think 2018 we
I
wrote
was
this
about to say
one.
nearly twice as many years. Jesus. This is called Broken Pieces anyway. It's about girls like most of our other songs.
It is. This one's actually about an ex that I found cheating on me in the bath.
In the bath, you...
Yeah. Yeah. It goes like this.
That was dirty.
said too much, but it's not enough to take back what it was that we lost. We had love, but was it just lost that we had? I'm not sure I know the difference anymore. When we met, you told me it was love at first sight. I was so naive to believe that you were right. I don't wanna be just another broken piece of your lifelong twisted game show. I don't wanna be at the bottom of a long list of mistakes. I won't be used like this. I'll do whatever it fucking takes.
Don't know what went wrong to deserve something like this. After a couple of months, you must have really had it in for me. You betrayed my trust from the same bed I was sleeping. I was so naive to believe it was my fault.
I don't wanna be just another broken piece of your lifelong twisted game show. I don't wanna be at the bottom of a long list of mistakes. I won't be used like this. Do whatever it fucking takes.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is a Neck Deep song next.
Yeah, the next one is by a band called Neck Deep, which I've retuned. This is one that we've played live a number of times, and it kind of went well every time we played it.
We're doing the tuney thing. We'll be with you in like 2 seconds. That
I'm
was a
there.
tuney thing. That was a good guess. That was a really good guess. 2 seconds. I was actually.
Anyway, this song's called In Bloom.
And sometimes at night I let it get to me. And sometimes I'm sure it gets to all of us. And last night it had me down, I'm feeling numb. I can't try, but sometimes that is not enough. No, sometimes that is not enough.
Sometimes that is not enough. And stop calling
such a little shit, 'cause I was always on the run. Well, you know just what they say, just like father, then like son. Don't delude me with your sympathy, 'cause I can do this on my own. And this'll be the last time that I break down and wanna crawl to bed. 'Cause the truth is, you're the only voice I wanna hear in my head. So
Stop calling me out, we're never going to put the pieces back together if you won't let me get better. Stop digging it up, or we're never gonna see it. All in blood, and all in bloom.
and stop calling me out, we're never going to put the pieces back together if you won't let me get better.
And stop digging it up, oh, we're never gonna see it. All in blood, and all in bloom, and all in bloom.
Thank you. So, we're getting through this. We're getting through this set.
We are.
As we said, that was a neck deep song, not an original, but we are going back to the originals now, aren't we, Isaac? We are.
Yes, this next song, the next song is called Fakers. This will be on our EP that comes out next month.
It will be. It will be song number 6,
It will.
the big finale. But this is not the finale of this set.
This one's a little bit more chilled out.
A bit slower.
I've walked around these streets 1,000 times, but these days they just feel darker. The graffiti on the walls next door is faded like the memories of being younger. Sometimes I reminisce of the days that we missed, riding our bikes till the day's end. Suddenly we stopped, then we lost touch. Now my friends, they are just strangers. I guess we got lost in growing up, somewhere between exams and getting jobs. And now it feels like we live in our screens. Netflix kidnaps any chance of romance. And Instagram is full of fakers, so where do I fit in?
Push back the clock, get lost at the waterfront. Being stupid and messed up didn't get us far, but it got us where we are. Shame our heads were not our friend, might be how the story ends. You and me will fight the world all for each other.
I guess we got lost in growing up, somewhere between exams and getting jobs. Now it feels like we live in our screens. Netflix kidnapped any chance of romance, and Instagram is full of fakers, so where do I fit in? and getting jobs. And now it feels like we live in our screens. Netflix kidnaps any chance of romance. Instagram is full of fakers, so where do I fit in?
Awesome. Awesome sauceum. Get me a drink. So.
So this next one is a song that we haven't released yet and don't have a release date for. This is a very, very new one. Yeah, it's called Fade Away. Can you remember how to play it, Josh?
Why, Isaac? In fact, I might. I might.
Fair enough. You ready?
I'm ready.
Right, I'll count us in.
Some bleak streets through red hair for 1,000 miles. I felt your stare, but when I needed you, you were never there. I guess that's us. I guess that's fair.
We can go to the bar and we'll drink till it's dark. We'll carry on until we see the light of day. We'll keep these memories. Now you're a stranger, I don't want you to fade away. Now you're a stranger, I don't want you to fade away. You know me better than I do. That scares me a little. You know me better than I do. So let's meet in the middle. Can go to the bar and we'll drink till it's dark. Carry on until we see the light of day. And I'll keep these memories. And now you're a stranger, I don't want you to fade away. Now you're a stranger, I don't want you to fade away. We can go to the bar and we'll drink till it's dark. And carry on until we see the light of day. Now keep these memories. And now you're a stranger, I don't want you to fade away. Now you're a stranger, I don't want you to fade away.
I believe we're at the end, are we not, Isaac?
We are at the end indeed.
This is sad. I have enjoyed this so much. Thank you so much to the team, by the way. Everybody involved here has been fantastic. And thank you for the crisps, even though I haven't eaten any yet.
Alright, so this is our last song. It will be available on the EP that comes out in a few weeks. This one's called Hindsight off of our Better
Maybe
Days
it'll have a
EP.
video, if we're lucky.
If we're lucky, we'll
Maybe
have
it
a
will.
video too.
Maybe this will be a single, who knows?
Anyway, we have been Decade in a Day. You can find us on all the usual socials, Instagram, except for Twitter, because who uses that anyway?
Don't tell Elon Musk that. Oof.
As if Elon Musk cares who we are.
If you're watching this, Elon Musk, please, I need money. Man, I need money so bad. Anyway, yeah, this is Hindsight.
I'm drifting far away from the person I said I'd be yesterday. I'm failing to be the version of me I said you'd see. I'm struggling within myself to show improvement on a measurable scale. I'm grifting on my brain to show sun signs. I'm still with its signs. I'm still sane.
The crushing grief pull me down from beneath. The melancholy waves are washing over me. I need soul, I need strength. Every time I close my eyes, I see the weight of the past looming over what I used to be. Over what I used to be.
I'm waiting on respite. Sweet relief, no need for fight, no need for flight. I'm fucking holding on. I've got nothing left but you guys and these songs.
The crushing grief pull me out from beneath. The melancholy waves are washing over me. I need soul, I need strength. Every time I close my eyes, I see the weight of the past looming over what I used to be. I feel so lost in my head.
Can't escape on my own.
I hate all the lies that you fed to me.
And you're full of shit.
And I am sick of it. The crushing grief pulled me out from beneath. The melancholy waves are washing over me. I need soul, I need strength. Every time I close my eyes, I see the weight of the past looming over what I used to be.
The crushing grief.
Pull me out from beneath. The melancholy waves are washing over me. I need soul, I need strength. Every time I close my eyes, I see the weight of the past looming over what I used to be. Over what I used to be. Over what I used to be.
Thank you very much.
As we said, we've been Decade in a Day. We're on your Facebook machine, your Instagram machine, your Spotify machine, your Apple Music machine, your YouTube machine, and any other machines you have except Twitter.
Well, that was awesome, but unfortunately all we have time for today. We will return at the usual time on July the 24th, but in the meantime do check out Decade and a Day's new EP, which will be hitting all streaming platforms on July the 1st. For now, it's goodbye from the team here at The Basement, and we look forward to seeing you again next month. Bye bye.